Yeah.
Oh,
Right. So here we go. The death of both mother and child is almost a certainty if you don't act now. The death of the man is uncertain. The pain of the mother is clearly greater than that of the men who are unconscious. However, that doesn't work because you always deal with unconscious people before you deal with conscious people, because if they're conscious, it means that they're not about to die. There's a greater sense of richness and purity in saving the life of a young child who has, in all probability, a long, happy life ahead, and the extent and duration of the potential usefulness or utility created by both mother and child is clear. So according to this, you should rescue the mother.
Yup.
so
Or, what do you do too? Attending to the young husband is the next priority. The pleasure of a new family with its intensity, duration, extent, richness, and purity, are all clear probabilities. If, as the doctor, you attend him first, his wife and child would in all probability die. The man who would then experience pain. The pain experienced by the widowed husband is likely to outstrip any pleasure to be gained from continued life without her loved ones, his loved ones. Right, so that means that the old man's had it. Attending to the old man is the last priority. The duration and certainty of his future pleasures are questionable owing to his age. He has all but lived his life. This is sometimes known as the good innings argument. According to this way of thinking, the older you are, the less claim you have to life. Which isn't fair, but it is kind of true. It is kind of true as well. If you're 80 years old and there's somebody who's not been born yet and have the potential to live their entire life, that's a tough one to say, no, I want them to die over me.
Some old people actually would prefer to die in these situations.
Well, I think so. I mean, if you're 80, a lot of 80-year-olds are sore and tired, you know, and every morning they wake up, they're just like, oh, another day.
Why could I not have just fell asleep and never woke up?
Right, here's the thing. Is it more than just a matter of opinion?
No.
You're the... I think it is. You are the parent of a 16-year-old daughter. She has just told you that she's going on holiday. Oh, this must be a new scenario. She's just told you that she's going on holiday with her boyfriend. She's worried about getting pregnant. She wants to go on the pill. She's not sure if this is the right thing to do. She asks for your advice.
No, the pill is untrustworthy.
Would you tell her that it's just a matter of opinion? What other factors do you think are involved in making the right decision?
Don't do it.
Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Right, so here we go. Love isn't arbitrary. Love isn't what makes a person feel good. Love means following Christ and keeping his commandments. This is what the church's teaching is all about, and it's a joy to live, not a burden.
I'm going to use that for my Caritas.
That's a good one. Right, where do we go with this? Okay, the object of desire.
What was the answer?
I don't think, well, that
No, it's asking us what we think our answer would be.
yeah.
So I am the doctor. Who am I saving?
I don't know, who are you saving?
I chose the mother. But, so basically I'd be saving 2 lives, but possibly losing another 2.
Yeah, that's true.
2 for 2, eh?
I think the whole argument is that it's, folks, I think that the whole point is that there is a right or wrong to that. And I think that what they're saying is the right thing to do is to save the mother first. The next thing to do is to save the father, and then finally you save the old
But
man.
how am I supposed to go to their house, save that mother, and go back before he's dead?
Again, I think it's more
Time
of a thought
travel.
experiment rather than, you know, an actual scenario. But it's a good point to work out the flaws in the thought experiment.
If I was getting paid to deliver someone's baby, and that mother and baby dies,
That's on you.
I'd still rather go get my payout than, like, potentially try save someone
You've got
and
a
then
good
die
point, Becca.
either
It's a
way.
good point. It really is a good point. You have been called to do a job. It's your decision to stop on the road and see these 2 people that are unconscious. You don't have a
Obligation to do
but
it.
do you have an obligation though?
But he's not a doctor.
He is a doctor.
No doctor gets called to someone's house to deliver a baby.
But we were
I
reading
know.
the slides. The slides refers to him as the doctor.
Yeah. In this scenario, it's considering that he is a doctor. I think the whole point about calling him a doctor is that it's the misguided notion that doctors know everything and can do everything. I think that is a chink in the armour, absolutely. But the whole idea is that this doctor would have some better potential to help save the lives of the individuals than someone that isn't a doctor. I can only presume that's why they've decided to use a doctor as an analysis. But you're absolutely right. If he's being called to the house to help deliver a woman, particularly under C-section, well, first of all, you wouldn't get a C-section in the house. You'd get taken in a hospital.
No, that's why he's going to the house, because if he doesn't help her deliver,
Absolutely. She needs a
she
C-section.
will need a
Yes.
C-section.
Absolutely.
So, it's,
So he needs to be an obstetrician. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the whole point. Yeah. Or a midwife. Yeah.
like, he
Not a
could
doctor.
either phone an ambulance to those two guys, or phone an ambulance to the woman.
Yeah.
Like, either way, he can always save someone.
Yeah, I
That's
think you're
the-
right.
that's the
So
point.
basically, it's the mum. The mum is the one you have to go for, without a doubt.
With the mum, you're saving two.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Not you, but with them, you can only save one.
Yeah, and but definitely kill two.
And then, no, definitely, if you go try
Yeah,
to,
because there's gonna be somebody else
Yeah.
as well. Yeah.
where they're definitely, they're a maid down.
So you saying the best outcome is to get paid and just leave them all?
No, so, like, what
No,
you do,
I-
you drive past this accident,
Uh-huh.
phone 911.
Yes.
Aye.
999. 999. Not 911.
I'd be a bit worried in this
You know where
country.
this is?
We can presume it's in
Okay,
Scotland.
so you phone 99. Either way, if you click 911, it'll take you to 999.
No.
Really?
Yeah, 'cause
Let's test that
you're
theory
on the
right
phone.
now.
Don't do it. If you phone 911, it automatically kicks you over because of the amount of
People that think it's
the amount
911.
of people that watch all the TV
Yeah,
shows.
yeah, yeah.
Because they're mostly in America that they do
Sure.
them.
Sure.
So like if like a kid like is here and
And they hear, they go 911.
they go
Yeah.
911,
Yeah, yeah,
it
okay.
automatically kicks over because I learned that when I was about 7.
I didn't know that.
They clearly haven't watched the bill.
The bill. Yes. Right, let's move on, shall we?
I
So-
would save 2 people. and
Okay.
get
You
one.
would, I think you're right, I completely agree. Right, so here we go. What does it mean to use something?
Toaster.
I don't understand. Let's find the next slide, shall we?
Wait, to make toast, you put the bread in the toaster.
Yes.
to make toast.
Yes.
Mm.
Right, let's see where we're going, shall we? What does it mean to use something? Okay, here we go. The items listed are all things, meaning they are objects that can be used. This makes them essentially different from humans. As things, they do not have a personality as humans do. They do not do the sort of things that humans do. They do not have intelligence of their own. They do not compose music. They do not. See, this is kind of a good slide though.
This is what.
Yeah, because you can do that now.
I'm not being funny. I think my lecturer has more personality than half of these people in this room.
Thank you.
I mean, as in these people, like the ones that have never come here because they have